Hey guys, what is up? It's May and welcome back to my channel. This vlog is going to be my last day of class slash packing vlog. It's Wednesday night right now. I just decided to start the vlog now. Today I had class at 8 and then I had my last conversation lesson with one of my students and then my last tutoring session with another student, and then I went and got coffee with my teachers from one of my middle schools to say goodbye, and it was so nice. Also, before we got coffee, I ran into this little shop that I'd been meaning to go to and bought myself a poster, a postcard, and a candle. I wasn't planning on getting the candle, but they all smelled so good, and the shop owner was so nice, and we just had this great conversation, and he asked me where I was from, what I was doing, etc. And he said that he had been to California and he really liked it, and he said that like all the candles are locally made and stuff, and I just thought that it would be cool because actually I had really wanted my souvenir, my big souvenir, to be a t-shirt from Ile de Ré, which is the island that's off the coast of La Rochelle. And I bought one when I went there last Saturday and it didn't fit right. Like, the fabric was really soft. It was the exact color and style that I wanted. Here, I'll just show you. Still mourning this, to be honest. I got a size large. I wanted an extra large, but they only had large and extra large, and I wanted it to be like a normal shirt. Like, I didn't want it to be a pajama shirt, and to be honest, even if I had gotten a bigger size, it wouldn't have fixed it. Like, it just doesn't sit right on me. But like, it's super like soft, so I thought that it would be fine, but it's definitely not. So I'm just gonna give it to my mom, but like, I'm just so sad. Like, look at this. Big sad. But I was actually gonna let Anna try it on because like, I'd rather like not have to take it home, but my mom said she was indifferent. Anyway, you can't see because it's wrapped, but I'm gonna put this in my suitcase. And I got a candle, which is gonna add a little bit of weight to my luggage, but it's fine. It's fine. I just accept it. I think I'm gonna have to pay an overweight fee. I think I bought too much stuff. But anyway, I wasn't planning on getting the candle. I've been planning on getting the poster for the longest time. I'll show you guys when I get home probably. But it's just like around La Rochelle and like honestly in France in general, like there are these postcards that you can get that are like in kind of a specific style. And I think some of them are done by the same artist. It's like a painting sort of. It's just like a cartoon of wherever the place is. And I've been collecting them. Actually, hang on. I can show you one that I got from another place so you can get a sense of it. Okay, so here's one that I got from Ile de Ré. So it just says the name of the place and like just has like a little cartoon. And I honestly, yeah, this one's Pauline. And I've seen some that say Pauline, but I've also seen some that say Marcel or something. So yeah, I just thought that this was like the perfect representation of Ile de Ré. I actually got another Ile de Ré postcard at that shop that had another iconic, it's like it shows, there's like a little fence and then like the sand goes down and it opens up to the beach. And I just like, I really just want to remember it. And this is very like iconic because all of the like doors and little window shutters are painted in shades of blue and blue-green. And I think the student I have conversation with told me that it's actually like a rule, which makes sense. And there's bikes everywhere. It's the vibe. So anyway, so they all look like that. And my plan is to, like, when I move out and have my own apartment, because I obviously don't have any space in my room right now, but to have kind of like, I'll have my big La Rochelle poster. And that one is like the same style, but it's showing the port. So I love it so much. And then I'll have like maybe, you know, different places where I'll have like 3 of the other ones next to each other, or like arrange it maybe next to the poster or in a different, I don't know. I have a bunch of them so I can just decide what to do with them later. But yeah, the candle smells so good. It's supposed to represent the air on Ile de Ré. There was a La Rochelle one, an Ile de Ré one, and then just like a bunch of other ones, and they all smelled so good. It actually kind of reminds me, this is very specific, but the Fiji smell on Soaring Over the World in California Adventure in Disneyland, that's what it reminds me of. And that's like my favorite smell ever, so I had to get it. I think the La Rochelle one maybe smelled a little bit more like it, but this one was more floral and I really liked it. So of course, knowing me, it took me so long to decide which one. I kept like smelling them and the guy would give me like coffee grounds to smell in between. So I was trying to make my decision. Anyway, so I'm gonna stop talking now. Basically, I just wanted to start off the vlog today because I actually have to get my suitcase down because I'm leaving on vacation next Thursday. This is kind of complicated, so I'll just explain it now. I am moving out of my apartment on that Thursday, officially. So I'm taking a big suitcase packed full of stuff to my friend's apartment on Friday before she leaves on her vacation. And then right before I leave, I'm taking another suitcase of stuff because I will still need stuff for the week. And then I'll pack for my vacation in my duffel bag and my backpack. Yeah, because like when I take it over on the day that I leave, she'll be gone, so I have to do it myself. She's gonna put the key in the mailbox. So yeah, it's just like I wanted her help with like the biggest suitcase, and like maybe if her roommate or like someone else in the apartment can help us, it's just gonna break my back because her building doesn't have an elevator, so it's gonna be brutal. So I have to start packing today, which is like so weird. It's so weird, but I know it's gonna take me forever, and it's honestly just so overwhelming, like thinking about packing. Like I know my apartment's really small, but it's just overwhelming thinking about all the packing that needs to happen and like the decisions I have to make, because anything I put in that suitcase, I cannot get back until after my vacation when I come back to stay with her. I'm staying with her for one night and then we're going to Paris and I'm just leaving from there. So anyway, that's my convoluted explanation of the rest of my time here. It is April, what's the date? 13th, I think? Yeah. And I leave officially on May 5th and I move out of the apartment on the 21st. So things are just going so fast. And tomorrow is quite busy, but I will like take you guys along as much as possible. But anyway, I'm gonna make dinner now. Last day of school. Okay, holy crap guys, I'm done. That was the most underwhelming last day ever. So basically I went to one of my middle schools today and I went for my 8 a.m. and this teacher's forgotten that I was coming before, and last night I was like, should I email her to double check? And I was like, no, like she'll remember. She forgot that I was coming, and her classes were at the movies today, so she didn't need me. Well, I thought that she still needed me for the second hours, so I like stayed there and like got some work done on my computer or whatever. And she didn't need me for the second hour either, but it's okay. Like I had to go there anyway to return my key, so it wasn't like, yeah, it's fine. And I said goodbye to her and it was just weird. It's just the weirdest feeling. So technically my last class was on Wednesday, but the kids were just watching a movie but the teacher still wanted me to come. But I don't really count that as my last class. Like we'll say, well then my last class would have been on Tuesday when I was working on the Present Perfect with my middle schoolers. But I think what I'm gonna remember from this week is Tuesday morning working with my literature class. I forget if I've talked about it before, but it's my favorite class at my high school. They were working on a translation exercise and that was really fun. So we're gonna go with that as like my last class memory. But I guess it's good that I didn't know, because sometimes it's like harder for me if I know something's gonna be my last time. I've had a lot of instances where it's like, I'll be like, oh, I didn't realize that was my last time doing whatever it was, but okay. There's like pros and cons. But anyway, I am a little bit stressed right now, to say the least. I did all my dishes last night, but I didn't start packing, so I absolutely have to start that now. I think it's like 11:10 or something like that, and I'm having lunch with my high school teachers, and then I'm going to a translation workshop thingy that my literature class is like participating in or going to or something. I don't know. My teacher wanted me to come. And then the student that I tutor in the afternoon had COVID last week, but I don't know if she's better, so I'll text her. And if she is, then we'll have our last tutoring session and then I'll truly be done after that. Otherwise, it'll just be the workshop. And I have to return my key for the high school classrooms too. I cannot forget to do that. But anyway, I have so much to do today in terms of packing and cleaning, because I forget if I said this yesterday, but I have like my apartment inspection tomorrow morning, and like the landlord was like, just make sure it's clean. I'm like, okay, you know, like I'll sweep, mop, like make sure the dishes are done, clean the toilet, whatever. But Anna, my hallmate, said she had hers last night and they were so picky. and they were like, there's dust here, and like, you're gonna need to clean the shower with vinegar. And it's like, but why? Like, I thought that, because this is just the initial apartment check. I was like, I was under the impression it was like to make sure that nothing was damaged or broken so that they could replace it before the final one. Like, why would I deep clean my apartment a week before I'm moving out? And she said that she felt like they made her feel like she was like this dirty pig. And I'm like, well, I mean, I am. Like, I don't really like cleaning. I do clean it every other week, but it's just ridiculous because the floor gets dirty 2 seconds after I clean it. Like, look at this table. There's crumbs all over it, stuff on the floor. Like, I clean the table multiple times a week. Like, cleaning is just the most annoying activity, I swear to God. I don't even wear shoes in the house. Like, I take them off by the door, but it just gets messy because I'll pick all my stuff off the floor, and then the next day I dump all my stuff on the floor and the piles just start again. Like, look at this table. WTF. So I'm just a wee bit stressed. And I had coffee thinking that I was gonna have another class. I probably wouldn't have had it because now my heart's just like, but it's fine. Okay, bye for now. I'm about to get my suitcase down and I knew it was gonna be dusty, but look at this. Ew. Okay, so I didn't vlog at all because I was just running from one place to the next, and actually my phone is like out of storage and I really need to offload all my pictures and videos to my computer so that I can clean it off. So that's a project for this week. I'm officially leaving in 1 week. I will be actually almost in Bordeaux or in Bordeaux by this time, ready to take my flight the next morning, a week from today. Crazy. So today was quite busy. Basically, I went and had lunch with my teachers. Well, I actually ate here because I was so hungry when I got back from my middle school. And then I just like went and sat with them, and they were also celebrating a couple of teachers' birthdays. So they had like this cake and macarons and stuff, but like my stomach was in knots all day today. I like couldn't eat a thing because I would like, when my stomach has like so many different fun ways of hurting, but like when I'm really stressed, like I'm still hungry, but when I eat, I just feel so full and bloated, and I just like don't eat like a ton. Or if I do, I feel really bad. So I felt bad, but I was like, no, like I'm good. I don't want anything. But they got me this super cute bag. Like, I love this so much. And it's not too heavy. So hopefully it'll be fine. I'm actually like, this is a complete mess right now, but I started getting out some of the stuff that I know that I won't need because I'm trying to, Anna helped me, shout out Anna, to get my suitcase down from there. I'm trying to start packing today because I'm taking my big suitcase over to my friend's place tomorrow. And they also wrote me a little thank you card. Like, I'm gonna treasure the thank you cards like all forever. I mean it. And then I went back here, got my stuff, charged my phone, and then I went to the translation workshop. It was interesting. I felt bad because it was basically like a competition between 2 different classes, and like one of them was the class that I help, the literature class. And like, I'm terrible, like translation is not my specialty, but like when it showed like what it should have been, I was like, how did I not realize that that sounded off? Like, there were just like structures and words that I just should have known that it should have been, because like I was helping them translate French to English, which is the easier way for me and the harder way for them. The purpose of me was to just like help them like if something didn't sound right, but like I just didn't even know what it was supposed to be. Anyway, I don't even know if that made sense, but like it was fun. And I said goodbye to them, and it was like, they were my favorite class, so I was really sad. And like 2 of them came up to me at the end and they're like, we're really gonna miss you, like you helped us so much. And I was like, thank you. And I told them that they're very smart and that they're going far in life. I hate goodbyes. I hate it. It's so sad. Said goodbye to all my teachers. Then I tutored and said goodbye to my student, and it's just so nice to work with her this semester. Like, she's literally so sweet, and it was just so nice to watch her like improve and get more confident. And I just sent a text to her mom saying like, you know, it was great to help your daughter, and I enjoyed working with her, and I enjoyed watching her improve, blah, blah, blah. Thank you for your support. I didn't want to say like, thanks for your money. So hopefully it translated right. I just said like, thank you for your support. because like she paid me every week. And she said, when she replied, she said that like I really helped to make her like more comfortable in English and stuff. I'm just emotional today, like feeling all the things. My stomach's just not happy. It's not happy at all. It's bittersweet. I don't really like teaching, to be totally honest. I wasn't sure going into this like whether or not I didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I might want to be a creative writing professor, or, although that I stopped wanting to do that like maybe 1 month into this, like that, or maybe even before I came here. I don't even know. I think it was even before I came here. No, but like that was something I thought about, or like being an ESL teacher, but in the US, like at the college level. But I don't want to teach. So I'm excited to be done, and I'm excited to go home, but like, it's sad. Like I don't want to stay here, but it's still sad because it's like something good is coming to an end. And like I have a lot of good memories, and like even though teaching isn't my thing, like I feel like I made connections with some of the students and like hopefully helped them, and like I'm gonna miss them. The sweet ones, not the ones who misbehaved. Don't care about them. All the students who talked over me all semester. Have a nice life. But anyway, I seriously need to pump up the jam. I'm gonna put on some good music and cue the packing and cleaning montage.
Never really saw you coming until you turned me around.
Packing check. Yes, I do have an inspection at 9 a.m. tomorrow. I'm gonna have to clean all this up. But like I'm not really worrying about weight or anything right now. I'm just putting absolutely as much as I can in this big one. I stuffed all my booties that are in there in the plastic bags, that's what that is, with like warm socks and tights and stuff that I don't need anymore. And I have all my work pants, some sweaters, and then I just have to make some more decisions about what I'm not taking with me, so I can pack as much as I can into here, because my friend can help me with this suitcase. But the second one, which is gonna have more like all my personal care stuff that I still need for the week, and any other clothes that I make a decision on that I don't need. Once we get to Paris after my vacation and stuff, I will like actually repack everything and see how much it weighs. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to pay an overweight fee, but like there's hope, okay? Anyway, so I'm gonna go for a little walk now to just chill. Then I'll come home and clean this up and clean.
Look at this love we found. So give me that hand, I can take mine. No, I don't ever wanna see you cry.
Good morning, guys. The inspection went so well. Oh my god. I was so nervous. I didn't really sleep last night, like not even because of that, but just because of like all the emotions I've been feeling this week. Like I went on a walk last night after I packed for a while, and I just started crying because, well, I just started crying because I know how much I'm gonna miss that park. And like, I know this sounds really dramatic to be crying over a park, but like I go for walks all the time there. It is my park. Like I have the path that I always take and that leads out to the ocean, and I have walked it so many times, and it's my way of unwinding after a long day of work. I walk there on the weekends, and it's always just like so relaxing, and I've seen it through all the seasons, and like it's just so beautiful. And there's a creek with ducks, and if you go like the other way, I don't usually walk that way because there's a bunch of like people and kids, but there's like a little animal place where they have like goats and I think like llamas and stuff, and a peacock, and it's really fun. So I have to like go and say goodbye to all the animals. But anyway, and then of course I just started crying because of the whole thing, and like I've known that I've been, you know, leaving for a while, and I've been excited to leave, but it's just like it all hit last night. Like I am not living here anymore because I was packing, and it's just sad. So yeah, I had kind of a rough night because like I ended up getting up early to clean this morning. I got about 4.5 hours of sleep last night. Like I woke up way earlier than I needed to. I woke up at 5:30 for no reason. Let's just take a moment to admire how clean this apartment is, because it's fake clean, okay? Everything's just shoved places. I mean, it is clean, but it's like fake cleaned up, I guess, is what I mean. So I swept and mopped the floors, And I dusted last weekend, so I didn't really do much with that. I went at this with baking soda and vinegar and this, and that was the only thing that they commented on. They were like, can you try to like clean this? And I was like, yeah, I did try with baking soda and vinegar, but like it didn't help. Like it was like that. And they were like, okay, like that's okay. And I was like, I'll try again, but like, I don't know. And he also pointed out this, and I'm pretty sure it was like that, and it got worse because of the rain. There's like, the water sometimes came in. I guess I should have like let them know that, but yeah, the water sometimes like came in from the rain if I didn't have like the shutter thingy closed. So yeah, but they said like, great job, it looks great. So I'm like, thank you. Because I've been like slaving away all morning because it was so disgusting in here and so messy. But the good news is I actually did pack almost an entire suitcase last night. So yeah, exciting stuff, baby. So yeah, plans for the day. I have to do laundry. I was gonna do it last night, but I didn't want them to like have to deal with like clothes hanging everywhere because that's just like annoying. So I'm gonna do that, stick a load in. I have to return my key to the high school, finish packing, just packing. And I also need to go through all of my papers. Like I think last weekend or this week at some point, I had like a giant stack up there of all my extra copies because I never knew like when I might need to reuse an activity, so I just kept it all up there, and then at that point I knew I wasn't going to reuse it, so I put it all in the recycle. And so I just need to do that with the rest of my papers because I really cannot take anything extra home. Might do some yoga or something, and it really is thanks to Anna that I did well on it because like she told me all the stuff that they were like, this needs to be fixed, blah blah blah, in hers. And so I was like, okay, I'm gonna make sure to pay attention to that. So she had to deal with the bad part. Having breakfast. I used to make this all the time, but then I got sick of it. It's oatmeal with like a bunch of toppings that I think I've said in the vlog before. I'm just like so over cooking and stuff. Like I just got some like pre-made stuff from Carrefour when I went yesterday evening. And yeah, just gonna see how far I can get with not cooking. How I can get by with as little cooking as possible. I'm so sick of everything, honestly. Anyway, I'm watching a reaction video to Olivia Rodrigo's like movie that she released so that I can watch the movie because I don't have Disney Plus. And the table has exploded again because I started going through my papers, but that is all for recycling, so progress. Okay, so haven't actually accomplished that much. I put laundry in a while ago, so I should probably get that out soon. I exercised. I dragged a 30-minute workout into like an hour because I kept taking breaks because it is so friggin' hot in here. Like it actually got, like it was nice for a while, then it got cold again. I had to wear my coat when I went out anywhere. And then it got warmer, and today is just like so hot. Like it went from 0 to 100 and there's no AC, so I just had the doors open. I don't know if it would be better if I actually just closed it because of the sun. I don't know, but anyway, my camera's gonna run out of storage, but I'm having lunch. Yeah. Update on my phone because my camera's out of storage. I haven't bothered offloading it yet, and this is also about to be out of storage. So I finished packing the big Mambo, but I'm a little bit nervous that I didn't put enough in it because the other one is so much smaller. Like, I don't know if you can see, but it's like considerably smaller, and like it's pretty full. Like I put a bunch of clothes and all of my shoes, and I stuffed the shoes with like old, like winter, like warm socks and stuff. And I put all my scarves and all my books, but I still have to put more clothes, another pair of shoes or two, my posters, all my medication, all my shampoo, toiletries, makeup, and like my empty folders and stuff, which that really doesn't take up any space. All in that one. Anyway, I think it'll be fine. I'm really hoping that once I get outside, it's not gonna be as hot. I am overheating right now. So yeah, and then I'm gonna get myself some frozen yogurt when I get back. it's really hot. Like, it would be a nice day if I didn't have to like move a suitcase, you know? But it's going good. It's going good. Vlog off here. I dropped my suitcase off, all went well, got my frozen yogurt, went to the beach, walked back through the park, saw my animal friends, said goodbye, because I don't think I'm gonna walk that way again. I might, who knows, but I just knew that I wanted to see them one more time. I actually keep thinking that it's Saturday. It's Friday, I have to remind myself. I think I am gonna keep vlogging because I really want to document my last days here. I have until next Thursday, and I have some hopefully fun things planned and just like chilling because I don't have any work to do anymore. It's like the best feeling, like at the end of college after finals. It's like I'm done. That's the feeling. So I don't have lesson planning, I don't have work, I could just chill. And I'm having some pasta. This was from a box, and I actually need to go to Monoprix tomorrow so I can get more pre-made food because I'm so done with cooking. And I'm gonna watch a movie, but I haven't decided what movie, so updates to come. And then I will start another vlog tomorrow. Oh, also, can I just say, so in the Sour movie that I watched earlier, well, I watched a reaction to it, so some parts were a bit cut out, so I actually do really want to see the whole thing, but I don't have Disney Plus. Hate how everything's on a different streaming service. Like, I'm not made of money, I can't pay for every single one every month. Anyway, but it was so good. Like, she does like new performances of all the songs. And the Good For You one, like I am obsessed. Like Good For You has always been one of my favorite songs on the album. It's like so catchy and I never got sick of it, but the version, because she kind of like changed the arrangements of all the songs. The version in the movie, so good. It's with strings and I never ever would have thought that it would have sounded good. But it's amazing. It's more melancholic and dramatic, and like someone, because it's not on Spotify, so I have to keep listening to the audio on YouTube. Someone commented that it should be in a Disney movie where the guy that the princess is in love with stood her up and has been like cheating on her with another girl, and she like turns dark and like goes to her, is like running to her castle. They worded it better than that, but it sounds so good. Like I really hadn't been that into Sour in a while, but now I'm like, I am gonna be listening to these new versions on YouTube all the time. And I also really like the rock version of Jealousy, Jealousy, way better than the one on the album, because that song I really like the lyrics, but the production never really did anything for me. But this one, so good. So anyway, highly recommend. And maybe if I can just get someone's Disney Plus password, I can watch it.